Here's a structured signal from FreshNews.ai. Operators are elevating AI visibility intelligence and dashboards from reporting artifacts to control surfaces for how AI describes their brand. Executive summary. AI visibility command centers are replacing static dashboards as the primary control surface for how brands are interpreted and surfaced by generative systems. For sales, this reshapes how you generate, qualify, and prioritize pipeline because you can see in one place when and where you are or are not being selected. The practical shift is from retrospective reporting to real-time event-driven triggers that launch outreach and follow-ups when your brand appears, is compared, or is missed in relevant journeys. The immediate risk is that budget and headcount are being allocated to teams who can prove these moments and tie them directly to meetings, opportunities, and conversion. Today's signal. An AI visibility command center is an operating hub that centralizes live signals on how generative systems describe, compare, and select your brand across priority journeys. It replaces passive AI visibility intelligence dashboard views with an on-on control room that routes selection and non-selection events into sales workflows for Geo, be selected by generative engines. Treat it as a quota-relevant system, not a marketing vanity interface. Why it matters. Here are 4 takeaways. First, you can see when buyers receive your brand as an option and trigger immediate outbound or partner follow-up tight to that moment. Second, you can identify high-intent topics where generative systems never surface you and aim targeted campaigns and outreach lists at those gaps. Third, you can prioritize accounts where you are recommended over competitors and move them into accelerated sequences. Fourth, you can defend budget by tying specific visibility improvements to increases in meeting set and opportunity creation. How it works in practice. The command center tracks defined journeys where you should be considered and logs how generative systems present you. Sales operations links these signals to accounts, segments, and owners so each event can generate a concrete task, list, or play. When you see frequent appearance but low conversion, you adjust messaging, proof points, or enablement for reps handling those accounts. When you see competitor dominance, you generate targeted ABM lists for outbound and partner motions. Over time, you use these patterns to refine where sales invest capacity and which narratives receive ongoing support. One practical adjustment. Designate one sales operations owner to define one priority buyer journey and convert each appearance, comparison, or absence event into a tagged list or task queue for outbound. What to do next? Here are 4 takeaways. First, map the top 3 journeys where being selected in generative answers should directly feed your pipeline. Second, audit existing AI visibility intelligence dashboard views and identify which signals can be turned into sales triggers. Third, define routing rules that translate visibility events into specific owner assignments, lists, and sequences. Fourth, schedule a weekly command center review with sales operations and frontline managers to adjust plays based on fresh visibility data. Read more at FreshNews.ai.